What's going on, people? I've been living in my car for almost 3 months now, and through these 3 months, I've experienced some trial and errors in some aspects of car life, and I just want to share 3 things that I have purchased most recently as a way to mitigate and make life easier for me while living in my car. All right, let's get into it. All right, so one of the first things that I realized that I needed was an electric kettle. All right, this electric kettle comes in handy more times than you think. Sometimes I just want to create a quick oatmeal, boil water for some noodles, boil water for some tea, coffee, anything like that. And it's not always convenient to set up my portable stove or use my electric stove as a way to heat up water. You know, it takes up a lot of time, takes a lot of effort, and this is just way more convenient. So I'm glad that I made this purchase. It was about 25 bucks on Amazon. Got it delivered to a friend's house, or family's house, and called it a day. It uses about 300 watts of power, but it only takes about 7 to 9 minutes to fully boil water. So it's very power efficient. So this is something that I highly recommend. I didn't even think about getting one of these before I jumped into car life, but you know, through the days, through the weeks, I realized it would save me a lot of time in the mornings and night whenever I need to simply boil water. This is very convenient for car life. All right, the second thing that I most recently purchased for my car is an extension cord. I have I have 2 extension cords with multiple outlets. If you are living the car life or considering car life, you're most likely going to have a power bank, some type of battery source in order to charge your cell phone, your laptop, your cameras. If you have a portable fridge, a car fridge, you're going to want a way to power that while the car is not on and running. Your battery eventually loses power, so you're going to want a way to regenerate that power. The 12-volt outlet in my car is not sufficient enough to fully power my my Bluetti back to 100%. So when I'm in areas like this, I find power to siphon. All right, so I initially purchased this singular outlet. I was using it for about like a month or so. Worked fine, it served its purpose, but it eventually, how do I say this? Oftentimes when I'm charging my Bluetti, it's more than likely I'm also cooking. And if there's an outlet nearby which enables me to charge my Bluetti, I'm most likely going to want to use my electric stove that I have rather than using my butane single stove, you know, just as a way to save the butane and use the free electricity that's there at the outlet. But with this singular extension cord, I wasn't able to cook and charge my Bluetti at the same time, which I found to be very not time consuming but time wasteful. So ended up buying this extension cord as a way I can charge my Bluetti and I can charge my other electronics, possibly like my phone, my laptop, and then I can use this single extension cord to charge or to power my my electric stove. Now you may be thinking, if this one extension cord already has 3 outlets in it, why not just use one extension? Why not just use this 3 outlet extension cord for all electrical purposes? And pretty much it's not safe. My Bluetti pulls about 300 to 400 watts, and then the electric stove rips about 1,000 to over 1,000 watts. So each of these cords are both rated to 1675, I believe. So with the electric stove, that 1,000 plus, added with my charging my Blue Yeti at the same time, it's more than likely that it'd be too much power running through the extension cord, and it could either burn, melt, or trip a breaker or something. But yeah, definitely it's been helping me be more efficient with my time. I can cook and charge my things at the same time. All right, and lastly, my third purchase, my most recent purchase, and also my most expensive purchase since moving into my car, is my shoes. All right, I just bought these shoes. You know, y'all might be thinking, oh, I'm just using this as a way to show off my new shoes. That too, but yeah, I spend a lot of time in the car, obviously. I'm not the type to wear slides all the time, be that comfortable. So living in my car, I constantly had my shoes on until it was pretty much time to wrap up and go to bed. And I just found that the shoes that I had been wearing were very uncomfortable. They were very restricting. There wasn't a lot of like side to side play, pretty much because they were leather. So leather, not a lot of airflow, not a lot of room to wiggle the toes, you know, like everything is very crushed up and condensed. So I just realized, you know, wearing my shoes so often that I needed to start thinking about more about comfortability and longevity of my feet, man. So I went and bought these. I have no idea what these are. I got these yeah, recently for 80 bucks. Interesting though. I never thought I'd be on like the whole like dad shoe vibe, but yeah, they are a lot more comfortable than let me show you what I was working with previously. I was working with these. You can see these are so flat, like they have no arch support, very thin soles. Yeah, just terrible for the feet if you really think about it. So yeah, I purchased these shoes and they have been working out fine lately. These shoes are definitely lighter. They have more support, like on my heel and my arch. Definitely not something I thought that I would be concerned about when I first jumped into car life. But yeah, I don't know if you guys are thinking about it. You should definitely take it into consideration. Yeah, because it's definitely not something that I was thinking about prior to this move. Yeah, people, those are my three things that I have recently purchased that I have found to make my life easier while living in my car. If you also live car life, if you also live in your car, if you had things that you did not think you would need before jumping into car life that you ended up buying along the way, comment those things down below. Maybe I missed some things, or maybe I'm not thinking about things that would benefit me. If you found value in this, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, peace.